Hi, welcome to Lessons with John. Today we're going to try You're a Mean One, Mr. Grinch. A lot of chords. Good luck. Alright, let's go over the chords. The key that's in it's C minor. So I tried to make it easy. I couldn't do it. Okay? Alright, so we're going to bar the 3rd fret, 5 strings. We're going to stick our second finger on the 2nd string, 4th fret, and then the 4th string, 5th fret, and then the 3rd string, 5th fret. It's like a B minor chord at the 2nd fret, but you move it up a half step. It's a C minor. Okay? That's your first chord. And then I'm going to swing around. I'm actually going to leave my 3 and 4 fingers right where they are, put my first finger where my middle finger was on the 2nd string, 4th fret. These guys stay there, and then my middle finger comes up in the 6th string, 5th fret. This is an A minor 7 flat 5. Okay? Lots of groovy chords in this one. So, okay, and that's my strum pattern too. Down, down, up, and then the up is like I release the pressure so you get a chick. So it's like. So the F minor is your 3rd chord. You're going to bar the whole 1st fret, 5th string and 4th string at the 3rd fret. And then the G7 chord, you're going to bar the 3rd fret, put your middle finger on the 3rd string, 4th fret, and your 3rd finger on the 5th string, 5th fret. Okay? You can use other G7s if you want. This one sounds most like what you're hearing on the recording. So you got, here's your intro. Or you could play through the G7, you know, like, I'll try it another way. Anything like that'll do. That'll get you your intro. Those are the first 4 chords also of the verse. Every single time he does like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 different verses. And every single verse, it starts off with those 4 chords. All right. And then, and I'll play the whole verse so you can hear it. Your next chord you're going to need is a D7. I'm going to do my D7 like this. 5th string, 5th fret, 4th string, 4th fret, 2nd string, 3rd fret, 3rd string, 5th fret. I'm going to mute the outside strings. That's my D7 chord. The chords that I pick sound most like what I'm hearing on the recording. Okay? It's like a whole orchestra playing, so, you know, this one, it just doesn't make it for what I'm looking for a sound, okay? So, you can do whatever you like. It's your song. Alright, and my next chord's a G7 sus4 flat 9. That's right, I did say that. So G7, sus4, and a flat 9. So, again, I'm trying to sound like the recording. So 6th string, 3rd fret, 4th string, 3rd fret, and then I'm going to take my first finger, I'm going to bar the 3 and 2 strings at the 1st fret. I end up getting the 1st string barred too, but with my pick, I try to stay away from it. You know, like, okay, so, and that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to bar it, so I get that evil sound, and then I'm going to release the 1st finger, but keep these other 2 down for my G7 chord. And it's not my G7 chord with the, you know, that one. I don't want that on top. That's what I'm hearing. That's what you want to hear on top. So that chord, the G7, is the 6th string, 3rd fret, 4th string, 3rd fret. I'm muting the 5th string, by the way, on both those chords. And then the 3rd and the 2nd string are open, and then I try to mute the 1st string or not play it. Okay? You can put your fingers, these fingers right here, right into the 1st string if you want. So it's like, so you don't, even if you hit it, it won't make a sound. Okay? So that's your second line, and then you're as cuddly as a cactus is, it's a C7 chord, 5th string, 3rd fret, 4th string, 2nd fret, 2nd string, 1st fret, 3rd string, 3rd fret. That's my C7 chord, and then a F minor 7, you're going to bar the whole 1st fret, 5th string, 3rd fret, F minor 7. Then you need a B flat 7 chord. I'm going to go all the way to the 6th fret and keep the shape that I had, and just add my middle finger on the 3rd string. That's the 7th fret, okay? So that's a B flat 7 chord. And then my E flat major 7, I'm going to bar the top 3 strings at the 3rd fret. I'm going to hook this guy in 4th string, 5th fret, and then 5th string, 6th fret. Okay? There's other ways to play this chord, but this is the one that sounds most like what I'm hearing on the recording. That's my E flat major 7. Then I need an A flat 7. I'm going to bar the whole 4th fret, and then 3rd string, 5th fret, and then 5th string, 6th fret. Okay, that's an A flat 7. And then back to my D7. Then You're a Bad Banana, I need a D7 flat 9 for that. You can literally, like you're already on the D7, you can just twist these two around like that. So I think that's what we'll do today. Usually I play it differently, but because of where it's coming from, so I'm going to leave my 3rd finger and my pinky right where it is on that D7. My 1st finger is going to take the 4th string, 4th fret, and then my middle finger is going to go the 2nd string, 4th fret. Okay? That's a D7 flat 9 chord. And then, You're a Bad Banana, and then this one's similar to what we did earlier, just a little different. This is a G7 sus4. I got rid of the flat 9 so on this one. So it's 6th string 3rd fret, 4th string 3rd fret, and then the 2nd string 1st fret. I'm going to have the 3rd string ring open. Again, I'm going to avoid my 1st string and go, and then the G7 chord, you just lift up that 1st finger for. And those are all the chords you're going to need for the first 3 verses. First 3 verses, I'm going to play through one of them, and they're all the same. So the You're a Mean One, Mr. Grinch, and then You're a Monster, Mr. Grinch, and You're a Vile One, Mr. Grinch. They're all the same chords, okay? And it sounds like this. Back. That's it. Okay? So I went C minor, A minor 7 flat 5, F minor 7 to G7. This G7, by the way. Then C minor again, D7 to G7 sus 4 flat 9. Sorry, and then G7 like this. And then You're as Cuddly as a C7, and then a Cactus is F minor 7, and then the B flat 7 is a Charming as an Eel is E flat major 7. Mr. Grinch is an A flat 7. This one's longer, 4 times, and then the D7. And then I twist around for the D7 flat 9, and you can do tremolo like that if you like, or you could just hit it once. You're a Bad Banana, and then a G7 sus to a G7. And then with the Greasy Black Peel is C minor to F, C minor to an A minor 7 flat 5, and then an F minor to a G7. You can even do a rhythm like that. That'd be cool too. All right, and then You're a Monster, and they do all, You're Full of Spiders and all that stuff. And then You're a Vile One, Mr. Grinch is all the same too. That's the 3rd verse. The 4th verse changes, the 4th, 5th, and 6th do different stuff at the end, okay? They're mostly the same. So You're a Foul One, this is where it starts, You're a Foul One. So all the same. Then you twist around for the D7 flat 9. The 3 words that meant to describe you are as follows, and I quote, and then when he says stink, stank, stunk, he goes stink, and then it's an F/G to a G7, and then a C minor to a E diminished 7. So you're going to have to learn those chords. So F/G is an F chord, so I'm going to put my 3rd finger on the 6th string 3rd fret, that's the G, and then on top, 4th string 3rd fret, 3rd string 2nd, 2nd string 1st, and I mute the 1st and the 5th. That's an F/G chord. And that's the stink. He goes stink, stank, and I just lift up these 2 fingers and leave these 2 down for that G7 I've been playing for a lot of the song. And then you go back to the C minor, And then you got your A diminished 7 is 6th string 5th fret, 3rd string 5th fret, and then your bar 4, 3, and 2 at the 4th fret. I mute the 5th string and the 1st string, and that's an A diminished 7. That's the 4th verse, sorry. And then your errata, Mr. Grinch, is all the same. And then when you get to the D7 flat 9 again, your soul is an appalling dump heap overflowing with the most disgraceful assortment of deplorable rubbish imaginable, mangled up in tangled up knots. Then you come back in with this. So that part, you could, the D7 flat 9, when you get there, you could go, do some tremolo like that, just back and forth, or just taking the pick and going up and down, while someone's going, or you're singing those words, and then you're just back to the chords at the end, and then the last verse, "You Nauseate Me, Mr. Grinch," my favorite one of all time, is exactly the same as the previous one. So those two are exactly the same. When you get to the D7 flat 9, you're a 3-decker sauerkraut and toll stewed sandwich with arsenic sauce. The end, you could just go C minor to A minor 7 flat 5 to the F minor to the G7, and then end on a C minor. And that's it, man. That's it for Mr. Grinch. That's a tough one. A lot of chords. I tried to water it down. I just couldn't do it. That's as watered down as I can get it to sound like the song. Okay. Everything else is just doesn't sound right. So, Merry Christmas, bah humbug, and enjoy the Grinch. Thanks. Bye.